How you guys doing? I want to talk to you really quickly about The Secret Place. I have a book out called Divine Dialogue that I wrote, and I encourage you to go get the book, The Divine Dialogue, The Art of Conversing with God. But I want to talk to you today about The Secret Place. I'm going to spend about 5 minutes sharing about this place called The Secret Place. This place, the Bible talks about it in Psalm 91. That's where we get the secret place. The secret place, and so many have wrote books about it, so many have talked about it, but the secret place is really that place with God that you go to be alone with God. It's a place that you go. My place is my car. This is my secret place. This is where I've had so many encounters. Sometimes I would spend hours in the presence in the car. It's my secret place, 8 hours. For you, it might be a closet. For you, it might be a closet. For some people, it might be different places depending on where you are, who you are. But it's that portal. It's that place where you have laid aside. It might be in your room. It might be, but this secret place is important. And yes, we can pray where we are, and our secret place should be able to be portable. We should be able to be with God anywhere and be able to manifest a secret place. But the secret place is that place in the spirit where you and God fellowship, where you and God meet. It's where that divine and natural meet, and you commune with Him. It's that intimate knowledge of God where you know Him and you spend time worshiping for hours in the presence of God, where He reveals Himself to you, where you study the scriptures and so many people reject the secret place and neglect the secret place. For so many, we hear very few sermons taught on the secret place. We hear few people talking about the importance of the urgency, the need for protecting the secret place. The secret place has to be protected. Your prayer life has to be protected, because there's so many places. The secret place has to be protected because there's so many people that are so many things in this generation full of so much that is longing for our attention, that desires our attention, and that needs us, that it craves for us to do this, do that, do this, do that. We're so busy in our culture that it's so easy to reject the secret place. It's so easy to say, God, I'm too busy. God, I don't have time to pray today. I don't have time to spend in the presence of God. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I've worked all day. I've been working all day. And so what happens is, when we don't have a secret place, like when we don't have time in the secret place, Jesus was so busy. He was in a full-time ministry. His ministry was so big. He had 12 ministerial staff. He had, every day he rose in the morning. He would go lay there and pray through the night. He would pray so much that Jesus prayed 3 hours and it was like it was nothing. They was like, oh my God. When we look at the prayer life of Jesus, we see a person, man, that could pray. Jesus could pray. Jesus could pray. I mean, Jesus was a praying man. This man prayed all the time. Jesus' prayer life was something else. And when we study it, it was so wonderful. His intimate life with the Father. He was one with the Father. He reached a place of such union and such communion, of such fellowship with Jesus, such fellowship with God, that he literally, the disciples could have asked him anything. They could have asked him anything, and they wanted to know one thing. They wanted to know about his prayer life. They wanted to know, why is it that you see these miracles, these deliverances? What is it? I know the secret is connected to his prayer life, and anything you're going to experience in God, everything you're going to experience in your ministry, your relationship, your marriage, your business, is going to flow from the secret place. All fruitfulness in ministry is going to flow from this place called the secret place. It's this place where you and God meet, where God deposits His nature, His spirit, His glory to you. And you come out smelling like Jesus, feeling like Jesus, carrying that weight like Jesus. And they're preachers that don't have a secret place. They're preachers that don't spend any time with God. That only time they spend time with God, and that's why we have no power in the pulpits. That's why we have no manifestations of glory in the pulpits, because the preachers have neglected this secret place. They've neglected the prayer closet. They've rejected this place of secrecy and intimacy, and this place of devotion, this place of secret, intimate life with God. The secret place is my favorite place. There's no other place I would rather be than in His presence. That's what the Bible says. In His presence is fullness of joy. Everything that we need, everything that we long for is in the manifest presence of God. Everything that you long for, everything that you need is in His presence. Psalm 91, meditate on that. It says, in the secret place of the Most High. That's where you dwell. That's where you live. If you live there, if you dwell there, it is the answer to all your prayers. Everything will flow out of there. Miracles will break out in your life. Healing, joy, peace, everything you need will manifest if you give yourself and say, I'm going to be a person that lives in the secret place. All the great revivalists, all the great generals of God that carried the glory, carried the power of God, they were people that protected and loved the secret place. I'm encouraging you to love the secret place.